Boxing.
Okay, welcome back to Boxing on the Edge. This is defense part 2. I did a part 1 a couple of weeks ago, and in that video we covered the parry, we covered the step back, and we covered the slips. In this video we're going to be covering the blocks up top, blocks for the body shots, and roll. Some of these things might seem complicated or a bit more advanced, but my philosophy is with beginners, if you can do it, then I'm going to teach you it. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay, how to block. Exactly, what is the block? The block is really pushing your arm in the direction to block an incoming shot, really. Specifically, it should be for any hooks that are coming in, because they're coming in wider, so you want to block it away. There's a lot of different ways to do this, and there are some more advanced ways to do it. I'm not going to talk about those. I'm just going to speak on beginners. All you need to do is to push your arm in the direction the punch is coming from, okay? Punch is coming from here, block, block. You certainly want to have a good balance while you're blocking these shots, okay? You don't want to move your arm too far away from your face or your chin either. If the shots are coming from here, if it's a hook, boom, 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 boom. Very basic way of just blocking a shot, okay? There are, like I said, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can hold your hands tight here and not move it, but that can create different problems for you, because you can get hit from the punch being hit and it ricocheting into your face. So for a beginner, it's probably the best thing to do is just to move it away. Move your hand into the shot and push it away like that. That is all I'm going to talk about today. Okay, blocking the body shots. This normally wouldn't be taught to beginners. I didn't learn this for quite a few years, so you might be wondering, why are you teaching me this, or why? At the end of the day, if you can do it, and it's not that hard, I don't think it's that hard, and I'm going to show you why, then I don't see why you shouldn't learn it early. All you're trying to do, if you're trying to block a body shot, and you might not as a beginner be expected to receive that many body shots, I get that, but it's good to know, and it's good to at least print it into the mind. So I'm trying to protect this area here. If I don't do anything, then I'm going to get punched there, okay? If I turn here, shutting off the angle, the elbow is going to catch the shot, okay? And then if the shot round here, I just turn that, turn that, turn that, turn that. You're swiveling your hips and shutting down the angle. Okay, that's all you're doing, and I'm pretty sure you can do that. There are a couple of common mistakes that do get made, and this is one of them. If you're trying to shut the angle off down here, a common mistake is to move your arm down to bring your elbow closer to the area, which makes sense, but what does that do? It leaves your chin and your head exposed, okay? That there. Now you're protecting both. And as you turn, boom, catching this here. Okay? Not this, not this. Twisting the hips, okay? That's all you're doing. All you're doing is it. Very, very useful, very, very easy. into the roll, I did do a head movement video not so long ago, and it goes into a bit more detail there, so I'll leave a link in the description. Definitely check that out for more information on the roll. But essentially the roll is to evade the hooks, okay? And what you're doing is it's like a pendulum swing, okay? Pendulum, come on, swing. So a hook comes in. Two main mistakes that always occur. The first one is when you roll, you go too far down. My friend and client Jeff, who I bring in from time to time, I'm going to freeze frame some of the mistakes that are made here to show you, because he's a beginner and he's learning all this stuff right now, so it's a good way to emulate for other beginners. When you go too far down, you almost eliminate yourself from doing anything. You can't punch and you can't really move your feet because you're in a squat position. You might get out the way of the punch, which is the main goal, and that's fine. And the next mistake is not to look at the ground, always look at your opponent. Okay, so if I'm rolling and I'm doing this, I can't see where any punches are coming from. Whereas if I'm rolling like this, I can always see. You've always got to keep your eye on your opponent at all times. Quick summary. So we covered the roll, we covered the block, and we covered the block for the body shots. And that is it for this week. Boxing on the Edge. Thank you for tuning in as always. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share the video if you liked it. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.